You know what hurts more than a rejection by your lover? Rejection by the embassy. Indians lost $10 million last year because of the rejections, and they did not even receive the visa for all the lost money. Almost 6,70,000 applications, and out of those 1.2 lakhs getting rejected. Imagine 1 out of every 5 applications getting rejected. Some due to legit reasons, many due to the carelessness of the applicants or the embassies. If you ever faced a visa rejection or you know anybody who did, comment down below what were the primary reasons. But in this video, let me move forward and cover the top reasons for visa application and how you can avoid getting a rejection. Reason number 4 of a rejection could be that you have past rejections from other countries. Could be from Schengen region itself, or could be from some other regions. Let's say you applied for New Zealand or Australia or the US and you got a rejection. So that could be one of the reasons that the embassies are being really careful and they do not want to take the risk of letting you come to their country. Reason number 3 is not having a financial proof of comfortably sustaining for the duration that you have mentioned. For any country that you apply, the embassy has clear indication on how much money you should have per day to sustain there. Let's say some may ask for 70 euros per day, 100 euros per day, etc. And based on the duration of stay, let's say you have claimed that you want to stay for 20 days, 30 days, etc. They will calculate and they will want to see the liquid funds with you and they will want the proof for it. So you can either show that you yourself are paying for it. In that case, your bank statements should show the amount present in your bank at that point in time. Or in the case you have a sponsor, the sponsor's financial documents should be attached to it. Even if you have enough savings but you don't have any consistent source of income to show, that can also raise the embassy's eyebrows. So make sure that you apply only when you're ready with proper documentation. Reason number 2 is missing or false or questionable documentation. It could be anything. It could be from your financial statements to, let's say, having the permission from your employer to travel. So all of this documentation must be in place and you should ensure that you have completed all the documents that are specified in the checklist by the embassy. For reference, I'm attaching the list of documents that you have to carry with you when you're going for, let's say, to the VFS, BLS or directly to the embassy for your visa process. Reason number 1, the top reason of having a visa rejected is that you may have an unclear purpose of the travel. The embassy might think that you're trying to immigrate in case you have any certain aspect in your application that might raise questions of you coming back. Let's say, especially for a single person who is wanting to travel to Europe without a job. So if you don't have a job, you don't have your salary slips, you don't have, any reason of coming back to India and you're traveling to Europe, on your expenses, on your savings, it can raise some questions that why you're trying to do that and this person may go and not come back to India. So in that case, you make sure that you are showing some strong ties to your home country. It could be related to the family, it could be also related to some work or some, personal projects you have back in your home country. There can also be a rejection. Let's say if your partner is traveling on a business visa and you are not declaring that you are going as a spouse, but you say that you're going on a tourist visa all by yourself. The embassy can get to know that. So make sure that you don't do these mistakes and be honest in your visa application and provide all possible documentation, all possible details about your background as well. I know it's very unfair that you have to do all of that just for a 10-day Europe trip, but we can't help. We have a weak passport, especially the Indians. If you want my resources, free resources for the Schengen visa application, just check the description below because I'm attaching some resources. For example, the cover letter template that you can use and also a checklist which can help you make sure that you are having all of your documents in place. So you can check the description for all of that. Hope you found this video useful and see you in another one.